a place we'll be able to organize will be so like energizing that it won't matter if it's in Kochi or wherever. So yeah, I'm so glad we pulled the gun. People showed up, right? They showed up.
Let's do this.
No, wait, no. Hi.
I'm just checking your calibration.
So, why we decided to do the residency was because we felt a need for this community to come together in a physical space.
I've seen so many of them on Zoom, so many I was meeting for the first time. I think it's the people that make it worth it for me, and I sort of wanted to ensure that the community also had access to that feeling. I think Thinkerspace is the perfect place for that to happen, right? It's the perfect amalgamation of these different worlds coming together.
A friend of mine texted me like, I want to see Thinkerspace in its glory.
There is so many gems here in Kochi. Like there is an entire community of builders. Meher is so great. Like there's Gopi, Korean, like all of these people. They can really bring their whole selves into this residency, and that's exactly what they did over the last 5 days.
I actually wanted to see these kind of things happening all the day, 365 day and night. Maybe because I am also a maker. I know the joy of creating.
ये process timeline. Phase 1,
creating this?
phase 2, phase 3 and all of that. And then I showed it to Varun. Varun, I have the entire process ready. And Varun is like, you made it, just close it. So the first step was to put together the design. Our intention from the very start was to keep the design as lean as we can.
I don't think there is a better way to design than to design from people outwards.
Really like setting this expectation in terms of the people that were writing to us that they want to be a part of the residency was really the next step. We had continuous calls for like about 3 to 4 weeks with like different people hearing about their problem statements. If you're from like a legal background and you don't really have the tech capacity within your own organization to sort of help you build out this solution, then we will do everything in our power to sort of provide you with that support at the residency, be it in terms of collaborating with a developer or somebody who has that technical expertise and give you like a similar complementary mentorship as well.
My name is Gopal, so people started calling me Gopi Chanjas.
Same name from the Harry Potter movie.
Hi, my name is Kiran.
I'm expecting people to come up with one key thing that they're going to build in this session.
Okay.
So sometimes, just deciding what you're going to build, getting that clarity is a difficult piece. I'm expecting them to know what are we going to build and then put all the energy for the rest 2.5 days so that they can take back something and build it further.
This is the right opportunity to bridge the gap between law and in general tech right now these days. So I think it's one thing that people are coming together and sitting next to each other. That in itself is a big thing.
Why should we do it this way? Second is, in your experience, what are the problems you have faced, others have faced by not doing it this way?
Take a persona, a name of a person, an actual real name of a person, and that person is your avatar. So we should read each and see what resonates with us right away. You can connect to many people virtually, but that does not usually give them the assurance nor the confidence that they can solve the problem. But seeing them at the residency, seeing there are mentors available who know things and who can help them, they are also opening up.
Because visions and things like that are words. Then it's not a felt experience. So when people do together, then it builds, alignment and shared vocabulary in a very bottom-up fashion.
And you only get to a great product once you've opened it out to potential criticism, you open yourself up to feedback and you start incorporating it.
There's a cipher happening in that room in 8 minutes, so at 4 p.m. If anybody's interested, please head to that room and go. Thank you.
So definitely the world of law, design, technology, AI, computer science, the judiciary, for-profit, not-for-profit, all of this was coming together But I think at the same time, there was also a coming together of very different kinds of perspectives and ideas. People bringing it in from these different areas. So yeah, it was just the perfect amalgamation, perfect milieu of ideas, I don't know, melting pot, whatever you want to call it.
Even I go on to ask them, hey, why are you into leveraging AI? They're like, first thing we don't understand, and if we understand, we don't trust.
It's a deficit of vision. Like, it's almost like students are robbed away of any possibility of seeing something. For a student to see things happen, sometimes not even participate, means a lot.
Speaking to somebody who's just started second year of college, who still has like 3 years of college left, and you plug that idea in, that not only do what your skills matter, but this is like the whole range in where you can make an impact.
It was very interesting. I have found a lot of applications for the Jugalbandi API which I can maybe implement. So looking forward to that.
I think the Jugalbandi session where everything about Jugalbandi was explained, I think it has so many use cases. And
yeah,
I would like to explore it.
Beyond transcription, what the AI is able to do is what I would be interested in.
So that any person in the local language, they need not type it on. The same responses will be there.
What is the final outcome going to look like?
So the point is, if I have a civil case, it would require to be on these lists at a different frequency and different times than a criminal or a written.
And these are two separate problems that we have to deal with another separate conversation.
Yesterday only we were discovering all of these things from people who actually know about LLMs and all that stuff. Then that's why people are using other things apart from ChatGPT or hosting it on their own servers. Some people are buying their own GPUs and like setting up their own server in-house with some cooling fans and God knows what. So it's great. I think that's where the stuff gets nuts, when things go to scale.
I think over a period of time, I saw everybody going through this phase of wonder, like, oh wow, this is possible, I can actually build this.
That the dirty process of building things, struggling, overcoming that hurdle, crossing over, then struggling again, then finding your feet again. That process, visibility into the process, that looking everybody around you going through the same thing, starts making you feel like I can do this.
That gap is starting to collapse because developers understand business or what problem is being talked about. And they also understand that, okay, what is possible, what is not possible.
They went from being this cocoon, like, what am I doing here? To like, oh wow, hey, damn, we could do this like in a day. Hey, do you mind if we end this meeting quickly? I need to go, put this down. And that excitement rubbed off. I saw like so many people picking up coding for the first time because they realized that like that's a capacity that they need to build inside, right? And like really going after like hard problems.
So when you put their ideas and they're making at the center, and you provide facility to do that, and you add that layer of now do it with the other creative people, now have a good time, now learn while you're doing it. You see, that makes so much sense.
We would do wonders if we are able to sort of solve for the common problems that everyone has, and we just make it available to everyone, and not in a manner of like service that, hey, this is something that I have built, but let's build together. I think we will raise bar for the entire space. I think one of the biggest wins of a makerspace like this is when the community discovers itself. 45 days ago or about 2 months ago when we first started thinking about this, we didn't really know what an OpenNyAI residency would look like.
Throughout, we maintain that attitude of, okay, we're just experimenting, it's all right. We do not have to get it right the first time.
And so the real question is, how do you continue to extend those threads? How do you keep those connections alive once this space ceases to exist?